Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, Mighty Big Trouble. Oh my god. It's amazing. Oh, what a cliffhanger ended on. Okay, I'll explain. So the episode, it begins with the Autobots return from Egypt and they recover this relic. Unfortunately, Jetstorm and Slipstream activate the relic, and unfortunately Sideswipe has to destroy it. He makes fun of the Minicons, they get offended, the Autobots get angry with Sideswipe and has to apologize. Meanwhile, the Scavenger and Decepticons, Clawtrap, Scatterspike, Paralon, and Thermidor, with the Minicons, they're aboard this cruise ship. I'll get to that in a minute. They try to find whatever they're looking for. So what happens is Paralon stays behind with the Minicons. However, the Minicons are sick and tired of working with those Decepticons, so they plan to escape. Clawtrap, Scatterspike, and Thermidor, they go to the deep ocean, and they find none other than the Dark Starsaber. Remember that from Transformers Prime that Megatron had? They find it. I knew they were going to find it. We last saw it falling to Earth with Megatron at the end of Transformers Prime after Bumblebee killed him. So what happens is they find the Dark Starsaber. And at the same time, we see Starscream. Yes, Starscream comes back. He encounters these Decepticons and swiftly defeats them after the Minicons escape aboard their little vessel, the little spaceship. And Starscream gets the Dark Starsaber and he orders the Shadelock, the Decepticon we saw at the end of the last episode, go with two other Decepticons to find those Minicons. And that's what the Minicons are trying to do. They're trying to run away from Starscream, basically. Sideswipe tries to figure out an apology, doesn't work. However, the Minicons invade the scrapyard and they disable the defense mechanism thanks to Aerobolt. And Aerobolt and the Minicons, they fight the Autobots. After Fix-It tells them that they're trying to find a power cell of some kind. After they find out that they can't, they're unable to find what they're looking for, they basically leave. Everyone goes after the Minicons except Fix-It, Jetstorm, and Slipstream. Unfortunately for them, the Decepticons invade the scrapyard and capture them. They meet up with Starscream, and Starscream is angry at Shadelock because Shadelock is kind of like a lockdown he's a bounty hunter kind of thing, and Starscream kind of fights with Shadelock and says, "You got the wrong Minicons," and Fix-It just blatantly tells them where the Minicons last were, and they were in the ship, and tells them that they're under the command of Bumblebee. And Starscream gets a little intrigued. The Autobots arrive back at the scrapyard. Denny and Russell tell the Autobots what happened. Starscream, through a hologram graphic projection, tells Bumblebee to basically surrender or the Minicons die. And Bumblebee unfortunately gives in, leaves his Decepticon hunter, and he goes to this ground bridge of Humanity, basically where Starscream and the Decepticons are. Basically at the end, a ship arrives and Optimus Prime arrives just in the nick of time. And he's a little bit different than when we last saw him. But what can you do? So yeah, that is the end of the episode. All in all, it was an amazing episode. The Minicons were great. It was amazing. It was nice we saw the Dark Starsaber. I knew we weren't gonna. This was not gonna be the last we would see of it, because I mean, who knows where it might have ended up. So it was nice that we saw it, and I probably imagine that will be Starscream's main weapon in the next episode that we will see. Speaking of Starscream, it was nice to see him. Of course, he is much different than what we saw in Transformers Prime. Fix-It kind of says, "Oh, you don't look like you looked like 5 years ago," and having worked out. He actually said that. Have you been working out? That was funny. That was hilarious. I'm curious to see where the next episode will go. And I'm probably, because of course spoiler alert if you haven't followed the toy line or whatever, because Aerobolt is basically Optimus Prime's partner, and I think Sideswipe's supposed to go with Bash Breaker, obviously Triceratops with Grimlock, and actually Sawtooth basically tells Triceratops, hey, look, they're our friends, they're not the Decepticons. Speaking of which, there was a Decepticon with a de facto Decepticon, but he had no Decepticon symbol, but he had a scratched out Autobot logo. Rough Edge, I think it was called. He's the orange one. It's nice to see him. Shadelock, I mean, oh my god, he's just a Viacom with eyes, and he's creepy. Not creepy in a sense, but hey, what can you do? He's pretty sick, I'll say that. If we're gonna get a toy of him, probably, but it'll probably be like an extensive, like a Transformers Prime kind of Viacom retool, but with instead the visor, just the head and the eyes and stuff. It was a great episode. Phenomenal. I mean, hopefully this will lead to more of the Transformers Prime cast coming back. And Megatron's mentioned again. I'm assuming that Starscream is part of this regime. And it was not the same ship that the same, like the Alchemor wasn't like that. No, it was a different kind of ship. So that tells me that I think we won't see Steel Jaw anytime soon. Same with the other Decepticons, because probably they're back in Cybertron prison. So what can you do on that? But yeah, all in all, it was a great episode. Curious to see what the next episode will bring. It'll be quite something. It'll be quite an amazing, yeah. It's gonna. I'm blown away. It's gonna be amazing. And for those of you who don't know, I was told that you can actually get the actual accessories from the Transformers Prime show. The Dark Star Saber being one of them. But we'll see if the Robots in Disguise toy line does a similar thing. I don't have the Warrior Class Starscream at the time of this recording, but when I get him, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. He was outstanding. Starscream is more serious. He's a way serious character than he was in Transformers Prime, at least in season 3 and in Predacons Rising. I knew he was going to come back. There's no way. But we'll probably get a backstory as to how he got the new design in the show. Hopefully this will lead into Shockwave coming back, and potentially the Predacons. And maybe this will tie into Arachnid coming back. And the rest of Team Prime and the Transformers Prime human cast, at least. So it'll be amazing to see in the next episode. I know sometime in the fall that the US is supposed to have this TV premiere. I don't know if it's going to be a mega film or if it's going to be the 6 episodes in one. Who knows what's going to happen. But anyways, it's great. It was a great episode, and you won't be disappointed at all. It was amazing. As for the scavenging Decepticons, Scatterspike, Paralon, Clawtrap, Thermidor, I don't know if we'll see them again. If we do, then probably they'll be on an island somewhere, and then the Autobots will go get them at some point, fight them, and maybe they just, who knows? There's no way this is not the end, because they didn't die. They just got tossed away. They got tubernized. They were thrown into the water. But anyways, so yeah, that is my video review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, season 3, episode 4 or 5. It'll be in the title somewhere. Mighty Big Trouble. Literally. I'll see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with my next video. And yeah, so take care, see you soon, have a good day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.